It's like a Shark Tank in here. Everyone's talking about this place. There's people all over the place. We've been open for 15 minutes and they're like, get out of the way. Who knew? Down at Mazzaro, I found a little piece of Italy right here in St. Pete. Just walked in Mazzaro Italian Market here in St. Pete, and I couldn't be more excited, but I don't know where my eye's going. There's 10 different things in here. Wine, cheese, deli, snacks, food, dinner trays you can take home. They literally have everything. And I don't know where to start, but I know where it's gonna end up, right there. Everyone's talking about this place. It's not just me. I just found it because I'm a bird dog. I like to wander. And this is the place. We're with Robert at Mazzaro down here in Florida, and I couldn't be more excited because it's kind of bringing me back home. The rhythm, the sense, like everything that I see visually.
Yeah.
There's a whole episode.
Yeah.
But you tell me, Robert, like, what's it mean for the people around this area?
This is a staple for people far and wide here in the state of Florida. People come over here for their hard-to-source Italian tomatoes, imported cheeses, imported prosciuttos. We never have anything less than 10 types of prosciutto here. We got all these meats hanging around. We make our own fresh mozzarella. We make artisan bread, baked fresh every day, just like it should be. We started out years ago as a coffee roaster, believe it or not.
Coffee. I saw that. I think so. You have a coffee shop over there too.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Within this, I call it an Italian resort.
Yeah.
Like I want to stay here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when I come in, I saw the Italian roast, but then I also saw you had like a pastry shop in here.
Yes. So the room we're sitting in right now is the first part of the business. Okay. So each time when you walk through this, any threshold that you walk past is an expansion of the business.
Okay.
So when we started out here, we started out as a very small grocery store. Eventually we added on the bakery.
Okay.
And then from there we added on the deli. And then from there, we rode with that for quite a while, right? And
right, yeah.
And then we had an opportunity to buy the building next door, which was an Italian sausage company, which kind of worked well for us, so we bought that and we created a meat and seafood department.
Right.
And then we busted through another wall and we created a wine room and a cheese room, and so this place has just been a series of growth spans, growth phases.
Right. That's what I see. Like when I was walking around and I saw the meats hanging, I'm already thinking Italy, or like when I was in Spain doing like ham sandwiches and prosciuttos. Like you have stuff not only locally Italian, and everything that your name on it is made here.
Absolutely.
Right, I want to say that.
Absolutely.
So when you're talking about eating fresh and being healthy and having a healthy diet, this is the place to go to.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, like I walked in 5 minutes and this thing's come here because not only is it good for you and it's reasonably priced, but like you can come here for lunch and you know, you're working hard every day and things are tough out there right now and he's taking care of you.
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's what speaks to me.
Yeah.
Okay, when you talk about community, talking about value, talking about what you offer in diversity and how you've grown.
Yes.
Tell me about the murals outside. Like what's going on here?
So the murals are an idea of their brainchild of Sam, the founder of the company.
Okay.
He's visited Italy many times in his life, and I always like to say he's the original mural guy because he's been putting murals on the buildings for over 4 decades. And
wow.
now they're popular everywhere you go. There's murals everywhere. But we've been doing it since day one here, and he's been doing it even with other businesses that he had years ago. He used to have a seafood restaurant, and so they're very popular. Every once in a while, he'll go on a trip and he'll come back, and he'll bring the artist in, and he'll paint over the wall and come up with something new. And so it's just something that he just loves to do. Make the place unique.
All right.
A lot of photo opportunities in the murals as well, you know?
The proof is in the pudding.
Yes.
We're sitting there talking, and I was hunting fish yesterday, and we couldn't get them on board because the sharks were out. I feel like it's the same thing in Mazzaro.
Yes.
I come here and it's like they don't care about us. They got a mission. They have a list.
Yes.
Tell me about that. They're trying to break the line.
So our
We want 5
customers,
minutes.
it's not uncommon to see customers walking around, running through the store. They got to go get this. They got to go get that. They leave their shopping cart over here. They go get like 20 different other things, and then they run back, and then they move it to a different strategic spot, and then they go get another thing, and it's not uncommon for people to go grab a number over here, grab a number over there. Like the pros know how to do it. Like they know, like you walk in Saturday morning, you get a number at the bakery first, right?
Right. Yeah.
You can go over here and order a breakfast sandwich, and before your number's called over there, your number's called over. So they got it all synced up. They know what they're doing.
It's unbelievable. It really is. You said it. It's like a Shark Tank in here. There's people all over the place. We've been open for 15 minutes, and they're like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Like New York style. Get out of the way. I'm going in there.
In a friendly way, hopefully.
Well, they're very friendly, but there's business that needs to be made.
Sometimes maybe not so friendly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Sunday dinner. They're out here. They're looking at the Pope. They're not going to say anything bad, but they're on a mission too. They're in here to get the food and get out.
Well, that's it. And so the things that we do here, we make things in limited batches. There's only so many loaves of Italian bread made. We don't sell day-old bread here. We sell fresh bread.
They don't sell day-old bread.
So, if we made 200 loaves of, say, olive loaf for the day, or 200 seeded semolinas, or whatever it is, when that's gone, it's gone. There's no like, hey, let's go make some more. So
you're part of the frenzy.
If you're planning your Sunday dinner,
right.
And seeded semolina is part of that dinner.
Yeah.
You're gonna make sure you get in here. You're gonna get in that line over by the bakery, because otherwise, you might go home to the wife and say, "I didn't get it."
Oh boy.
And so that's not gonna happen.
You go home and explain it to the wife when you didn't get the right pepperoni stick, and she's smacking you in the face the next day.
You always don't forget you gotta get an extra loaf for the ride.
There you go. And if you didn't do it right, you know what? You also have to cut the grass today.
Exactly.
Like one of the. So just don't do it wrong.
Yes.
Listen to what we're saying. These guys been open for 15 minutes. Get here early. Get around. Get your stuff and get out of here.
Yeah. Don't mess up.
So, Robin, is there any other place around here that's like Mazzaro?
No, I don't think so. No, I think we're very unique. I think that one of the things we hear often is, won't you please come to Tampa? Won't you please come to Sarasota? Won't you please come to Venice?
Yeah.
No, you got to come to St. Pete, because that's where we're doing this. You're not going to get this in Tampa. You're not going to get this in Naples. You're not going to get this in Venice or Miami or anywhere else. Only in St. Petersburg.
Well, he said it best. 2 Irish guys. We're only paisans, Yeah. And why? You think you should probably make reservations for the restaurant?
No reservations taken. You get first come, first serve here at Mazzaro's. That's how it works.
First come, first serve.
Well, we feed all walks of life. Okay, whether you're an electrician, or you're a bartender, a waiter, a waitress, a doctor, a lawyer, retired. We feed everybody. Everybody loves good Italian food.
Everybody around the world.
They know where to come get the good Italian food.
Right.
That's right here.
Mazzaro, Robin, come down here, speak to him. This place is amazing.
Come on down. We're waiting for you.
Well, welcome to Behind the Scenes again at Mazzaro Italian Market here in St. Pete. And I couldn't be more excited. I'm talking to Josh over here, and he tells me he's from Massachusetts.
Oh yeah.
Of all places.
A little town called the North End.
The North End. And he's a chef here, but there's different levels of chefs. Sous chef, dessert chef. Talk to many of them. You're an executive chef here? What does that do? What does that mean?
Well, I'm the executive chef. I run the main kitchen. We have plenty of different chefs in this store.
Right.
So, from cheesemonglers, which are considered chefs as well.
Right.
Pastry chefs, back production chef. So we have a lot going on. But yeah, I'm just here to see that every day-to-day, work with the GM and the owners as well. And then
you're developing a family. You have a crew. When you talk about the food, you talk about how it's made, how it's handled, how it's delivered. It all comes from, it pours down from you, but it's a team that does all that stuff.
Yeah, it pours down from the top.
Yeah, and you have that experience in other places, right?
Correct.
So
I'm originally from Boston, North End, and coming in here is like walking into the North End, Little Italy in any city. And then growing up in an Italian household, you know, you go to the store, you run out, you grab your eggs, your flour, your cheeses.
All business.
Yeah, all business. Grandma's pulling you along. You're trying to, taste whatever you can taste, bringing everything home. So we come to the market, create the family dinner. You know, you're coming in, you could get everything here.
Yeah.
So from pasta to meats to pastries to breads, coffee, you know, you get it all here.
Going to the church in the North End and growing up there and that culture and everything, Sunday is kind of a big deal.
Huge.
Everything shuts down. Everybody sits together. They break bread.
Sunday gravy.
I mean, is it gravy or sauce?
I say sauce. Everybody, my grandmother said gravy, so there's a fine line between that.
And I talked about the Cuban sandwiches. You guys actually add the salami in that? Because there's a big thing. You can't add salami. It's got to be the sliced roast beef or something like that.
The pork and the ham. We throw the salami. You got to Italianize it a little bit.
Italianize it. And I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Make some great sandwiches.
We're not losing, right?
No, definitely not.
We're not losing. What is your inspiration as far as, you've worked up in the North End, learning on that ground floor in Boston? That's how you got all these skills, right? Like, I mean, just to know the different people you have in place.
Correct. I think having the Italian grandmother living in the North End, kind of, you're born to do, to be some part of food, the culture.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we do here, and then focus on the love, the pride of what we want out of our food and what we create. It's all about the love. Like I grew up, my grandfather owned a spice company and sausage company. So we did that growing up, and that kind of built it up. We're making the gnocchi with noni at the table, Sunday gravy on, start Saturday, it'll be done on Sunday.
Nice.
But, so in that kind of like formed my culinary career in that.
What brings people here?
Besides all the quirkiness on the outside of the building, all the delicious food, all the unique products that we carry, you're never going to see an 800-pound provolone hanging from the ceiling. 1,200-pound mortadella. It's kind of hard to, find those things.
You can hit me with mortadella right in the face. I'll take that all day long. I mean, how many pounds? That could kill a small animal.
Yeah, 800-pound provolone. We hang it from the ceiling over there.
Unbelievable. I'm just trying the cheese here right now. You want to try some cheese?
Sure.
Let's get cheesy. I tell you, this stuff right here has a pungent taste to it.
Yeah, a little nuttiness to it.
It has so much flavor. There's like different notes. And I'm like, this is not something I'm getting at Stop and Shop.
No, most of the stuff you won't find at Stop and Shop here.
Yeah.
We try to stay off that type of, and there's no Stop and Shop down here, so we're good.
So, guaranteed good food, and you're bringing it in from all over.
All over, Italy, New York, Jersey, California, Hawaii, Spain.
Well, you're definitely bringing it. People that haven't been here before that walk in, this is like going to a carnival.
Yes.
Or go to St. Anthony's Feast when you're going down the street. And you're seeing all these different carts, everybody's selling different stuff. This is all in one place.
Under one roof, yeah.
Unbelievable. I tell you, I can't say enough about this place. And Joshua, he's the guy at the helm. He's doing the right job. This is not just a market. I guess it's a meeting place. You come down here and you hang out at the gourmet coffee shop.
This is cool.
Inside the deli, inside the wine place, and inside the cappuccinos. Inside the shelf over there that has more pastries that I know what to do with. It's not like my friend asked me, he goes, what pastry do you want? And I'm like, all of them. All of them. And I guess you come here and you hang out with your friends, have great conversations. And this is a coffee shop at a different level. This is a whole new level. Unbelievable. I just don't know.
That's cool.
That our cheese shop, our cheese cave as we call it, carries 450 cheeses. That is mind-blowing.
450 cheeses and ways to please you.
Yeah.
Right here at Mazzaro.
But who carries 450?
I mean, unbelievable. I'm sitting over smelling it, and I'm like, what are we doing today? They're gonna put me to work.
We are scooping out fresh ricotta that is made from Mazzaro's and putting into a case. We use ricotta here in our lasagnas, many things.
12-layer sausage lasagna.
It goes into our 12-layer sausage.
So are these the right things? We have the right labels?
Yeah,
I don't want to screw anything up.
You're not screwing anything
up. Okay.
So
we get these, right?
And you're gonna scoop about a pound in there.
I don't even know what a pound is. I'm
Okay,
like,
don't worry about it.
is that like, because I'm like Italian, a pound to me is like,
I-
can you eat this?
Yep, keep going.
Keep going.
Sure can.
Okay. Because I cook. When people ask me like, what do you do when you're back home? I cook a lot of meals.
Okay.
And I
so
show
do
people how to make like, hey, this is how you can make a lasagna and you could food prep for the week and feed yourself.
Right.
And not spend a ton of money. But going to places like this, we're getting stuff non-pasteurized, non-homogenized. Like, we're not, it's not about shelf life. This stuff, I already have to do a reset every Sunday because it's crazy. It's like every week you get wiped out.
Sure.
But is that good?
This is good.
So,
So
all right, what do we do here? What do you do after that? After we whip it?
we kind of
You tap
layer
it?
it down just
Okay.
so it's not. So you want to do that, and then I weigh it. There you go. And then
Oh,
I weigh
we've
it.
got weights and measures. We have to do
We
the
have
proper
to-
thing. Let's
We-
see how
we
on.
have a pound in there.
A
'cause
pound, let's
when
see.
you're making yep. So you're a little.
How do you
over.
how are you so precise? Like 1 pound
The scale.
0.09. The scale. Yeah, but you did it with your hand.
Yes. Oh, just for making so much, putting so much of it in here into
Now,
the container.
Tell me about this market. Did it win an award recently or something
It
like
did.
that?
We are very proud here at Mazzaro's. We just won best specialty market in the country.
Let me repeat that back to you. The best specialty market in the country. Hello. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. Hey, seriously, that's incredible. And I'm tasting the cheese. You have truffles in that cabinet?
We do.
What
Flown
from?
in from Alba.
Oh, Alba.
Yes.
I don't like.
From-
Can we go over here?
Yeah.
I know we're going like running over, but like
Chris can probably tell you all about
Chris.
this. Our cheesemonger over here.
the cheesemonger.
Yes.
So where's Alba? Alba's an island, right?
Piedmont in Italy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So is it a region?
It's within the Piedmont region.
Piedmont
Alba
region,
is very,
okay.
Piedmont's very famous for their wine.
Okay.
also.
So it's not the island of Elba where Napoleon was sent. It's Alba
Alba.
region, and it's
Famous
truffles.
For their truffles.
Are you guys? You're familiar with truffles, like out
Yes.
there? You guys have heard about truffles before, right? And the taste that it has, and it's one of the most expensive things you can get.
Yes.
So I'm coming to like this place, and I'm like, truffles. Is it you shave that truffle? How do you make that truffle?
We sell them whole.
You sell them whole.
We sell the truffles whole here, yeah.
So you can't get like half a truffle. They come in there and they go, you can't trifle with my truffles. Is that what you're talking about? You're Chris, right?
Yes, sir.
You can't trifle with the truffles.
No, sir.
Okay.
Trifle with truffles.
So what do you have to sell the whole thing? Is there any way you could shave one or anything like that, or just shave off the bottom?
I mean, typically not for sale like that. We sell them as is.
Yeah.
But,
So they have to come in. They have to order the whole truffle. They go home and typically what you do with the food on that is
yeah.
you shave them, right?
Yeah, take
you
it over
the
to mandolin, shave it over to pasta.
Okay. So I'm seeing the Parmigiano Romano over there. I'm seeing the truffle over here. I'm seeing the pasta down there. I'm seeing the San Marzano tomatoes, over there. I'm actually, in my head as a cook, I'm thinking I'm going to find everything that I need right here to take home and food prep for the week. And then I start talking to him, and Joshua's giving me inspiration for a 12-layer sausage lasagna. Literally, you can get all that here. So you can come for dinner. You can actually get the big trays and take them home for parties and stuff like that. You got it all. I mean, just don't go anywhere else. Just come right here, and you get everything you need for that Sunday dinner. Now the customers got me here and they go, hey, you monkey back there, go over there and taste that cheese.
Ricotta?
A little ricotta.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. This is good. You might want to get 2 pounds of this, not 1. We're making a lasagna. We got pulled in here by gravity for mozzarella. And Chris, I guess, what's the deal with this?
I mean, fresh mozz every morning, Monday through Saturday. It's as good as it gets. This is nowhere else you're gonna find it this fresh, made this well. We have a full team of people that work on this daily to ensure that it's always perfect.
I got you. And we're gonna have a little cut up happening here right now. They took it out of the package for us, and we did the ricotta with you before, but now we're on mozzarella. What do you use mozzarella for?
Oh, Capri salad.
Caprese salad. So if you don't know,
Salad,
yeah.
Absolutely. Tomato, basil, and our fresh nuts.
Well, a good
Is to die for.
margarita pizza
A great margarita.
will have mozzarella, right? And
Anything.
basil.
Yep.
we know where that comes from, right? So Princess Margaret in Italy, they didn't have tomato sauce back then. So when they had the wedding between them in southern Italy, they brought in the mozzarella. And they made the first margarita pizza was for Princess Margaret, and had the mozzarella, had the basil, tomato sauce. Tomatoes came from America. The Italians used a white sauce before they had America. And this mozzarella, you're telling me, you're speaking the narrative, like where it came from. And Chris, you're the right now translation of that. How do you make mozzarella?
So we have large cheese curds that are brought into us. We break them down, we put them into a very large bowl, hot water, and then I get in there with my hands and I hand stretch it every day, every morning. We make it just right. We squeeze the water out of it, we put an ice bath, we get them wrapped up tightly right away and straight to the customer.
You whip them right up?
Yep.
So it's just hot water
Hot
and
water,
curd?
there's salt, there's a couple,
Salt, yeah.
Yeah, so the whole process, when it all comes together, you know,
Right.
we whip it up pretty quickly. We get here bright and early in the morning, so that as soon as the doors open, we have.
Right. So the salt makes it react with the curd
Yeah.
and the hot water. Okay. Can we open that? Is there any way that we can get into this mozzarella? We've been talking about it. And I've got this, you know, I salivate when we talk about this stuff, when we talk about really good food. And when we see it, and we see how it's made, we see how it's sourced, and there's something about eating fresh that's good for your body. Your body feels better when you eat this, right? When you eat good food that's made right, no matter what it is, it makes a difference. Okay, so the process again, so it's a chemical reaction. You put the curd in, you put the salt in. You tell me.
Yeah, so we mix very hot water just below the temperature of boiling to really help the cheese come together. The salt helps bind everything together correctly. Without that, it comes out very stretchy like gum. We don't want that, so we want this to be nice. As you see, it comes out very soft, very sponge-like. Plenty of moisture, not too much.
Like it has a bounce to it. You know, a good mozzarella, when you hit it, you can tell it's fresh because it has a nice little bounce to it.
Yes, sir.
And I felt that when I came in, you know, that little bounce.
So, yeah, give it a try.
Give it a try?
It's fresh, it's
I
warm.
I'm trying as hard as I can not to eat because I'm supposed to talk about it. Yeah, that's the end of that. Oh. I love my job. That's all I'm with. I love my job. This is unbelievable mozzarella. Sorry, my mouth was full, but I can't help it. Cut. I got business to handle.
And where are you? Where you can get this?
You can get this at Mazzaro. There is so much food down here at Mazzaro. I had to phone a friend. I have a friend that's down here in Tampa. I'm like, I threw up a flare. I'm like, you gotta come down here. I need some help. We got pastas, we got mozzarella, we got ricotta, we got subs. We got everything you could ever think about. We got like Italy right here in St. Pete.
It's unbelievable. It's a great Italian market. And I'm gonna have the #1 up there, if you can see it. A little far away, the ham.
Genoa.
Genoa, I couldn't even pronounce it.
Capitola.
Capitola and mortadella. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch.
But
But thanks for inviting me, Brian.
No, I had to call you, bro. I can't handle all this food. Like, I have issues. Like, you know, because I could graze through here at least twice a week. Easy. You know, I think if I came back.
I'm changing my order.
I'm changing my order.
I'm changing my order. I might go to the cheesesteak. I can't help it. I started getting nervous. I was told that I should do the #1, but I can't pass up the cheesesteak.
I'll do the #1. I'll fall on the grenade. 85, you ready?
You guys order.
Either put in the order or get out of line. Okay?
I'm number 85. We just got called.
Okay, well, listen, we got to put in the order if we get kicked out of here. We'll do the #1, please.
You want everything on it?
Whack it up. Whatever you got, everything on it. Contains nuts. Well, we need more nuts. You know, right?
He's about as nuts as you get.
There you go.
So if you're telling me
Right.
there's more nuts,
There you go.
I'm nervous.
I'm #8, chicken salad.
Chicken salad. And
Chicken salad, yeah. And then, I don't know, would you say? Where'd you want to go with this?
Number 27, the fig and pig. That's a really good one.
let's do the fig and pig.
The fig and pig. You're speaking my language.
I'm really curious about a traditional Philly cheesesteak.
You want to do one of those as
Well,
well?
it's kind of odd for me to go to an Italian place.
In Philly?
Yeah.
And have it. But you
It is
guys,
one of our number one sandwiches.
I don't
Sold.
even.
Mushrooms, pepper.
Sold.
Yes, please.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Even the value that we have here for this stuff, you can't get this stuff at this price anywhere else.
No.
Why would? How stupid do you gotta be to go anywhere else for lunch?
That's why
If you're in St. Pete.
Tuesday, because it's too busy in here any other day to get in here.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, guys, now get out of the way. I got another guy coming. Yeah,
What's that?
Anything else for you guys?
that's
I
it.
think that's it.
That's it.
Ready for you? We'll call 85.
Where are you from? With those used
Jersey.
Yeah, right.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Uh,
Mazzaro, Italian market. I tell you, we've been talking about the food for probably what, an hour and a half right now, and we're just like scraping the surface. I feel like this is a giant iceberg that we haven't touched yet. And now we want some sandwiches, Derek. I had to call my friends. The food looks so amazing. I'm like, I need backup. I called 911. Shorty's burning on the dance floor. I need help. Derek, look at this stuff.
This is why I'm here, Brian. I love you.
No, here
I'm
we
here
go.
to eat this thing, and I've been following you around for an hour and a half now. I'm dying to take a bite out of that thing.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Can we go now? We go now. All right, let's go.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. The bread is what got me at first. It's I don't know, that bun is unbelievable. Very different than the bun you would have back at like Virgilio's or the North End.
Yeah.
It's got a butter taste to it.
It does. He said something about the butter.
Wow.
Yeah. I wasn't wrong with picking the Italian joint.
Oh, I'm not wrong with cheesesteak.
Yeah.
The steak's unbelievable.
Can we switch? Can I get like half of yours?
Of course.
Can we switch it up?
What do you do? You do that half?
Yeah. You take that half, and I'll take this
Look at-
half.
You left all this stuff. This is mine now. That's mine.
This is mine now.
All right.
Mine. Let me taste this. Steak and cheese.
I don't know if you can see, on camera, the size of this sub, but that's a lot. There's a lot of cheese in there. This is an Italian, I think. A little different than the Italians we get back home, but this might be more authentic.
This steak and cheese is ridiculous too. Oh, this steak and cheese is ridiculous too. It's unbelievable. Wow. Right? Now they have the oil in there. You can taste that.
There's a
The
sweet,
oil, a little vinegar. Yeah.
there's a sweetness in there that's different from what I'm used to too.
Sweet capicola.
Capicola?
Yeah, capicola. We're gonna put this one to bed right now because we really do got business to handle. This place is amazing. Come down to Mazzaro. You will not be disappointed. Lunch, dinner, or make a meal prep, or entertaining. Get a whole platter, 12-layer lasagna, take it home to your family, get some truffle, get some mozzarella, get it all. Put it all in the bag. What do you want? I want it all. And then after that, leave room for dessert because they got a whole deli, but they also have a nice little dessert shop right across the street. Most people are like, yeah, you gotta go. No, it's in the same place. Hit Mazzaro, get there, and fast.
He's the king of the mountain, Mr. Feelgood. You got to love him. He runs the neighborhood. He's in my head.
I'm a very happy man right now.